Hey, welcome to my attempt at doing a magic tutorial video. So I'm gonna start with demonic magic, simply because, well, blood magic, whatever, simply because I am so very bad at it. But before you even touch that, you need to go to the faction hall and pick a magical faction. So your choices are Cold Embrace, Felgarth, or Elvenor. Now, I like Elvenor, I'm gonna pick Elvenor. It's how I do's.
Preserve the relics of the ancient arts as a
So I got my outfit. I've got my staff, and I got the Tome of Fire Element, which is very interesting. What is that? Okay, step 1. Talk to your Grand Magus. Learn ancient arts. Do not buy a Tome of the Fire Element. You already got it. Seriously, don't buy the tome. You do not need it. Right. I had my stuff. Apologies, I have a few items that I keep with me that I've lost. That's wonderful. Right, so we're gonna start with demonic. So how do you get demonic? Well, first of all, you do that, you get study of ancient arts. Next, you're gonna head there. Now we're in the unnamed city. Wonderful place, as you can see. You're gonna want to run in here. Citadel of the Triumvirate, or whatever. You're gonna run past the snakes into this corner over here where no one is. Oh look! I found a fragment of power. Okay, that's fine. Sometimes he glitches for me. I'm just gonna... He usually glitches for me the first time I warp in. Ironically, but usually by the second time he's there, maybe the game just hates me. Right. So basically how all the magic work, you need to learn an attunement first. So here we go, he's working.
Look out!
So
it's that mad person again.
You see, demonic attunement. You need to learn that attunement before you can touch the shrines. Because if you touch the shrines without having the attunement, you will die. You will like explode. So I'm above the Red Mother. Over here, this is the blood shrine. Since I am attuned, I can touch it. And I can learn blood magic. So I've learned blood magic level 1. Now I head over here to the slave pit. So we are still in the undead city. And over there, that's a little bit bright. But over here, you can see in the dark this guy. You're gonna kill him. When you kill him, you get his skull and the Tome of Blood Magic. The Tome of Blood Magic is what you use to craft stuff. It is basically a craft item. That's what it's there for. So Tome of Blood Magic, as you can see, I've already got one. And as you can see, you need it to craft your first circle. Circles work like bows, spells work like arrows. So this spell would work like an arrow. As you can see, I've got other ones. Circle, arrow. Now, when you're leveling up, you need to make gems. Now, to get these gems, sorry, as you can see, fuel is the ruby. To get these gems, you need the tool. This is the tool. A tool used to harvest blood gems can only be used at the corpses of scourged creatures and cursed ones. Now, since I've been having an issue with scourged creatures, I spawned them all in. I can't be bothered to fight them. I don't know what I did. And you die. I don't think I killed them all, did I? Oh no! I think I did. Right. So you're gonna want to kill Scourge things. And certain undead things as well. So hit them, blood gem. Hit it, blood gem. Now the snake, which isn't working. There we go. The snake drops your demonic Ascension Tome Volume 2. And the spider over here, as well as whacking it, he drops your demonic Ascension Volume 3. He doesn't drop anything. Now, there's a guy over here who also drops Volume 3. Or he would if I loaded him properly. Or ported myself to the right place. Oh no, I did port myself to the right place. So, this guy over here, when he spawns in, he's going to give me the Demonic Ascension Volume 3. Kill him, and then hit him with this, and it will make him give you... I believe you can kill these guys too. For gems. Yes, you can. Right, here he is. I killed him. Doesn't have it. Give him a hit, and you get one. So, I've got 2 and 3. What about 1 and 4? The first Ascension Tome is here. Okay, so we're in the Mounds of the Dead. We're up here in this particular hut with Thorgar the blacksmith. Oh, good. I was worried he wasn't spawning in. Purchase Tome of Demonic Ascension Volume 1 for 10 Blood of the Devil Bear, 15 Curse Undead Remains, 75 Dragon Fern
Yeah, you
Plant.
enjoy yourself.
Now, to get your last book, you're going to want to come back at the snake boss over here. Just click that. See, back at the snake boss over there. So, you've got all your books. You've got book 1, which I didn't get. Book 1, book 2, book 3, and book 4. The reason you need that skull, by the way, that's how you make your shrine. Right, anyway, you've got all your books, you've got your magic gems, so let's head back to the shrine. Right, so heading back to the shrine, run over. Now, reminder, Blood Gems Ascension book. Click. So, you need all 4 books to ascend all the way up in the blood magic. And that's you done. How many gems did that cost me? That cost me at least over 1,000 gems. I believe it's 10, 50, 1,000, 2,000, but it looks like they've changed it slightly as it didn't seem to cost me as much as all that. But yeah, that's pretty much how you get your demonic stuff. Right, next we're gonna go with Arcane. Actually, the Fragment of Power is going to come in useful for Arcane. You will see. Right, so for Arcane, we're heading back to the Faction Hall. Ooh, whoops. Now, sometimes I get a glitch where I don't get the guy, so I might have to load back in. I seem to have a little bit of a glitchy game, which is unfortunate when I'm trying to show you guys how to do shit. Oh no, he's here. Right. So you're gonna want to talk to him. Now remember, you need to learn Attunement first. And as you can see, he gives you the Tome of Mystic Ascension for 75 Arcane Essence, 10 Mystical Potion, and 30 Ectoplasm. Now, to get to the shrine, you're going to want to go here. You're going to want to go here properly. And you're going to want to head into the passage. And for those of you that already know, we need to head to Bobby's shrine. So I'm just going to quickly show you the entrance to the shrine. Just run past everything. I'm not going to run you all the way through the shrine because, quite frankly, I can't be bothered. It's a bit of an effort. And it's a long way. Okay, but to get to his shrine, head over here. Ignore the boss music. And you're going to want to swim straight down. Hint, bring lots of breathing potions, like all the breathing potions you could ever possibly carry in your entire life. You are going to need them, as it's an evil swim and moments to breathe are few and far between. Okay, so you're going to swim around here and you're going to... what am I doing? Arcane. You're going to swim through, and as you're swimming through, you're going to see this island, and you're going to talk to this guy, and you're going to get the Tome of the Ancient Arcane Arts. Now, that's the tome you're going to be using for crafting. So, like, Blood Tome, that's your crafting tome. Then you're going to continue swimming on. I'm not, because I'm lazy. And when you reach Bobby's Sanctuary, what you're going to want to do is head over here. And you're going to swim down. Don't worry, this particular bit you shouldn't need a breathing potion, as it's quite survivable. And there you go, as you can see in the distance, that is your Arcane Shrine. Don't worry about drowning, you can just go straight up. Alright, so you're gonna touch the shrine. Do not touch the shrine if you didn't talk to the guy in the faction hall. It'll kill you. I have learned the arcane arts. So, I'm gonna run home. And my arcane shrine's over here. And as you see, we bought the arcane arts, and we'll have bought the tome off the guy in the faction hall. Now the tool for this is going to be your essence collector, and that's how you're going to make your arcane power gems. So arcane power gems are a little bit different. The reason it looks like a grinder is basically it is a grinder, and I did some testing, and this is the stuff that you can grind, basically. So, for those of you that missed all that, that was a Fury Relic, Midnight Relic, Nightmare Relic, Spectral Relic, Storm Relic, Fragments of Power, Kahari Steel, and Corrupted Bone. And as you can see, it's making Arcane Gems and Ectoplasm. So, Arcane Gems. In addition, you can make Ectoplasm on this bench by making a Spiritual Siphoning, which works just like a harvesting tool or a religious tool, religious item for, well, any of the religions. You kill somebody and you use it on them. It's a bit like I think it's Set's knife. It works like a skinning knife. So I've got my Arcane Power Gems. I've got my book 1. I need my book 2, 3, and 4. So for book 2, we've headed back to the Mounds of the Dead. We're in that hut there. Go into the center of the hut, and you're gonna want to look for this. Voila, that really is it. For the third one, we're going to be in the jungle now, Boulevard of the North Star. So you want these 2 statues here, you want this one. Really quite simple. And that's my arcane. Book 4. Right, so we're in the unnamed city, undead city, whatever you want to call it. You're going to want to come up into this corner here, past all these elven guys, elven champions and everything. This white tiger, kill it. I killed a few more than the white tiger, and that'll give you your last turn. So with your tomes and your gems, you're gonna come back here to your shrine, and just like with blood, you're gonna level up. So you're gonna need to be level 20, level 40, level 80, and then a level 120 for each level up. And of course you need, I think it's 10, 50, 1,000, 2,000 gems approximately, although it seems to have been giving me something else, so I don't know. Don't quote me. I spammed it, and as you can see, I have leveled up. Voila, that is arcane. Obviously there are going to be spells around that you can use and so on and so forth, but for me, I'm not going to be showing those because I'm lazy. Now, I got a legendary harvest loot, which gave me crescent water. So I got that when I finished leveling up. Right. The next one is Nature Attunement. So we had Demonic, Arcane Attunement, and Nature Attunement. Nature Attunement will cover all 3 of these. So, let me see what I was thinking. So for Nature Attunement, you're going to need some items to obviously buy everything you're going to need. So, study of the ancient arts, and then you're going to come over here. Now, I can't remember exactly where, so I'm just going to use this. Alright, Nature Attunement, talk to her. Learn Nature Attunement. You need to learn this before you can touch any of the shrines.
Return when you can, friend.
From this point, you can use any shrine. So, we'll use all 3, because why not? So, Earth Shrine is going to be in the cave right across from her. And remember, nature attunement, you have to be attuned before you can press the shrines. So I've learned earth magic. Fire magic is going to be somewhere in the volcano. I will specify in a minute. And I've learnt my fire magic. And now I can learn my air magic. So, I've learned my magics. Let's go back to Earth. But I didn't get my Tome of Earth Element. I got fire from my learning of the faction, but I got only fire. For the Earth Tome, which as you see is used for crafting and will load in eventually. Remember this lady? Nature Attunement lady, who's all the way over here? Stood right next to her is the Magus of the Earth Element. Look at that. Tome of the Earth Element.
Return when you have something
And that's
of
my
value
first
to
tome.
share.
I can now make my Earth Altar. So Earth Altar is going to cost it's Tome, and I think it's stone and crystal. Fire Element, I already got my Tome from the person. Air Element, to get your Air Element Tome, you are going to want to talk to the guy right next to the Air Shrine. To clarify, the Air Shrine is here. And when he spawns in, which he will, he's about here, you buy the Tome. Ah, here we go.
Yes, Wanderer.
Tome of Air Earth Element for Mystical Potion.
Return when you have something of value to share.
And as you see, it's right next to the shrine. So, with all your tomes, you can make your altars. And from your altars, you make your harvest tool. So, for Earth, your harvest tool is going to be this sickle. So, Earth gems can be used on unique lotus flowers, not yellow lotus. To make it, it's going to cost you carbon, mystical dust, and emeralds. And as you can see, your fuel is emeralds. This one, fire, it's going to be the edge of Clyloth. That's going to be your harvest tool. It's going to cost you vanadium, mystical dust, and topaz. And topaz is your fuel as well. So for fire, you're going to be using humanoid corpses. Air, you're going to make this very cool hammer, which I think is awesome, and I think is the best. Moon dust, mystical dust, and a sapphire. And as you can see, sapphire is again your fuel. So to harvest those gems, let's start with Earth. Earth is going to be over here. And if you remember, what did it say? It said special lotuses, not yellow. So just to show you, this is purple lotus. I smack it, I get an earth power gem. I hit yellow lotus, I don't get a gem. So you're gonna need to be hitting purple, black, crimson, frost, and golden lotus to get your power gems. And you're gonna have to hit them a lot because, as you know, you need 10, 50, 1000, then 2000 to level yourself up. Right, for fire, the tool said humanoid corpses, so let's go make some. Or let's wait a minute for them to spawn in, so we can make some humanoid corpses. There we go, some humanoid corpses. And as you can see, I'm getting a fire powered. Can I kill her with it? Huh. I actually can. That's kind of funny. Okay, so power, fire gem, fire gem, fire gem. For air, you need only used on certain materials. So this is going to be your special materials, such as obsidian, which is why I'm going over here. Or spawning in a really weird position. Oh, there we go. So obsidian, which as you see gives me raw ash and an air gem. The other things that are going to do this is over here. Now I'm not sure what this is called. I'm not sure what this here is called, but it looks like obsidian, so you know, black obsidian, I don't know. But that one works. Things that do not work, stone's not gonna work, brimstone's not gonna work. Thingy stone doesn't work, iron, that doesn't work. So you're looking for specialized materials. I know that plague stone does work. I can't remember if star metal works. I can go check that in just a sec. This works. I can't remember what this is, but it works. I believe there's some star metal around here somewhere. When it loads in. Oh no, I removed that mod. Okay, no, it's not here. Never mind, my mistake. So, yes, I don't know if star metal works, but I assume it does as plaguestone works. And that's going to be your air gems. So, where are we? So, with your gems, wonderful gems, you can level up. But wait, how? We don't have our Ascension books. Yee, he's creepy. Same with the others, you're gonna need the full. So, you're gonna want to come here for your first one. We're Manders of the Dead, we're a little bit above them. As you can see, we're up here. You're gonna want to talk to her.
You can walk out of here
and
with a bargain
she's gonna sell you book
or a frown.
1.
Your choice. Come
And that's
again.
book 1
if you
done.
survive.
For book number 2, you're going to want to come up here. It's a little bit chilly up here. And she's up here on this ledge. And she's going to sell you book 2.
Or a frown. Your choice.
Then you're going to want to come back to the passage. And if you're coming from the jungle, you're coming that way. If you're coming from the north, you're coming that way. She is on top of this middle thing here.
You can walk
And
out of here
she
with a
is going
bargain
to sell you book
or a
3.
frown. Your choice.
As you can see, they all needed items. The items you need for everything was Vulcan Bees, Fire Bloom, Star Metal, Black Lotus, Moon Dust, Mystical Plants. Basically, I just spawned in everything I knew I'd need. So these are the items. You can pause the video to double check what items you needed, as I know I ran through that very quickly. So for your last book, you're going to want to head back to the Unnamed City, Undead City, whatever, and you're going to be here as Azura's Rise. See Lady Freya? See Building? Building is where you want to go. Now, you go up the building, and you'll be glad to know that this one is free, because it's right here. Free! So, I've got my gems. I've got my Ascension books. I'm gonna head back to the shrine. And I'm gonna level up. I've got plenty of gems. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, cool. So I spammed that, as you can hear, to level up all the way to, well, fully level up Earth. Now, just to show you where the Earth Shrine is, I'm gonna leave the cave. Just gonna run out the cave. So you're looking for Sathlar's Refuge. And the shrine is just in the back of the cave. Now I've got my fire gems, I've got my nature ascension, I'm at my shrine. So that's fire done as well. Where the fire shrine is going to be here. Dragon Mouth. You're going to want to run into this cave. I always get this bit wrong. This way. You're going to run through. Now, the same for leveling for all of them. Level 20, 10 gems, level 40 thingy gems, level 50, and so on. Alright, there is a reason I'm doing this, and I realized I didn't explain. So you come up the stairs, you come through here, and instead of going up and round, you're gonna go there. And as you could see, I was jumping on the rocks, but I don't need to jump on the rocks because I'm fine. And voila, there is your fire shrine. For your air shrine, I can't remember if I told you guys, you're up here in the mountains. Up here. And with your air gems, all your air gems harvested. That really echoes. You can level up. So yeah, that is all the magics leveled up. Obviously you're going to get spells, and you're going to get specific spells for specific factions and the like. Now you're also going to need this apothecary to make the powder, to make the potions and the like. You can't really do anything without it. You also need another feat, but quite honestly I can't remember which one it is. So I'm very sorry, I forgot, and I'm useless. I thought it might be one of the faction feats. Ah, here it is. Art of Mysticism. So in order to get your ectoplasm, you're gonna need Art of Mysticism and Spiritual Siphoning to create this. This is your Spiritual Siphoning. It works exactly like any other religious weapon. You kill a humanoid and that's how you get it. Here it is, Spiritual Siphoning. Right, and that's pretty much everything done. I mean, I suppose apart from this, that is only 1 damage, and that's because it works with Soothe. And obviously with each level up, you're going to need the previous circle to continue leveling up. And some spells will call for power gems. So as you can see, Mystic level 4, Death Whisper's potion, everything else you're going to need, you make here on the alchemy desk. Ooh. So I think that is it a little bit more streamlined. If I go too fast, just pause me. Thank you very much for watching. I'll stick some timestamps down in the description. Thank you, bye!